Unlock the secrets of success in your life with Dr. Jamone Glenn. As your personal leadership coach, he'll propel you beyond limits, guiding you to pursue greatness. Gain access to the kingdom keys and insights to ignite wisdom in your life. Each week on Wisdom Wednesday.
Good evening. Good evening. What up, everybody? Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday. Well, actually, it's Wednesday evening at this point. So I pray and hope you've been having a great day. Can you please tag somebody and tell them we here tonight? We're going to get into it. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. All right. Hope you're having a great day, a great Wednesday. May the Lord bless you and favor you. Talk to me when you come in. Tag somebody, tell somebody, text somebody, tell them we here. What up, Love on Purpose? From Canada, how are you? Listen, so good to connect with y'all. Please share. Y'all know how it is when we share, it spreads the word, gets it going. Hey, Christina, what up, Lisa? Serena, Flower, how are you? We in here. Indeed, y'all. Listen, tell somebody that we're here tonight. We're going to get into it. I'm excited about our lesson. What up, Michigan? Hey. Man, it's people that y'all log in from everywhere. Columbus, Ohio. I mean, when I'm traveling, I meet people. What? Bree here? What? Oh, my God. Yeah, it's so good to connect with everybody. See what's happening, what's going on with you in your world. It's Wisdom Wednesday, as y'all know how we do what we do, right? Always going to give you an opportunity to share something, to say something. This is a community, JG community. We talk up in here, pull, put a demand, put the chat. You know, the more you type, the more you speak, the more you retain for your brain. I want to say thank you to everybody that sows into our time tonight. We sow into the word because we believe in the principle of seed time and harvest. Thank you for your seeds. May God continue to flourish and bless you 100-fold, right? Always know where this lives. If you're ever watching it on Facebook, you go back, you try to find it, disappeared it because it lives on YouTube. YouTube is where it's housed. You can go back and watch all the episodes. We've been doing this for a while. So if this is your first time here, welcome. And you can go watch all of them and you can watch them again and again, which so many of you do because I know I get to going and then I go a little bit fast. You want to stay connected to everything in our world. JamoneGlenn.com is where you can lock in, subscribe on the mailing list. And that's where you never miss a moment. Anything I'm doing, anything I'm saying, I always tell you there first. It's the inside scoop. And to make sure that we stay connected because we live in worlds and times where, you know, we don't own those platforms. So we want to stay connected to the people that matters most. Listen, if you've never been here, our foundational scripture is Proverbs 4:7, James 1:5, where we got Wisdom Wednesday out of. And James, Proverbs 4:7 says, wisdom is the main thing, the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and in all you're getting, get understanding. It's the main thing, and it's where we keep the main thing. Then James 1:5 says, if anybody lack, God is no respecter of persons, and anybody lack this is so important that I do not want you to lack this. If anyone lacks wisdom, let them ask God, and all he'll do is give it to everybody generously, liberally, without fail. It will be given to you. It is a promise and an answered prayer. Can we do what we do, y'all? And everybody, just let's put a demand on the wisdom of God. I'm just a vessel that God's using in this moment, but can we just say, God, give us wisdom? Everybody put it in the chat. God, give us wisdom. God, give us wisdom. Give us wisdom. Give us wisdom. Give us wisdom. Take notes. Talk to me. You're watching it on TV. You can take notes, but you can't chat. You know what it is. Tag somebody that might need this. Tonight, we're going to talk about 4 areas of increase and growth. I preached 12:30 Sunday. It got a little, it got a little deep there. And I just want to make sure we lean into this a little bit. Here's one question that we don't ask enough, right? In this season, why so many things going on around us, so many things happening even today on the news, are we polarized? Do we spend too much time externally watching what's happening. Not saying that we shouldn't pay attention, because we need to watch and pray, but are we just existing and looking around, or are we literally using our time, our mind, to be in a posture of intentional growth? Growth is intentional, it's not accidental. And in every season, especially spring season, it's essential, it's important that you take time to grow. This is a fundamental and foundational truth that perhaps you heard before, but I want to lean into it a little bit more because it's so insightful to me. Luke 2:52 is our text for the night. I know I always go from Proverbs or Ecclesiastes. Tonight, I'm going to go from a principle from the wisdom himself, right? Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and favor with God and man. 2:52 says Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and favor with God and man. That one verse, one short verse, 2:52, shows a blueprint for intentional growth. Growth that prepares you for life, growth that prepares you for next level, growth that prepares you for leadership, right? Tonight, we're going to unpack these simple, four powerful truths and help us lean into what's next. So get it ready, y'all. We growing on purpose. Luke 2:52 and Jesus, the Son of God, fully man, full of purpose, full of power, full of promise, know what he came on earth to do, clearly on his assignment, yet in a season of his life before he was launched out into public ministry, before he was 30 years old, while he was hanging out in the temple. From the ages of 12 years old to the ages of 30 years old, he disappeared, faded to the back, and said, yo, I'm getting ready to do something amazing. I'm going to work on me. I'm getting ready to launch out into the deep. I'm going to go work on me. I got 3 years to make an indelible mark. I have to change the world in 3 years. And so in my preparation season, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend time getting around where I'm going. I'm going to go to the temple. I'm going to go to the priests. I'm going to go sit with them. I'm going to submit to their teaching. I'm going to get grounded and guided. Come on, you need to type that down. I'm going to get grounded and I'm going to get guided. I'm getting grounded and I'm getting guided. So I'm not easily swayed, not easily moved, because once I launch out, there is no pulling back. Once I get started, there is no turning back. So in this intentional time, what did Jesus do? What WWJD? What did Jesus do, right? What did Jesus do in his preparation season? And I think we can learn a lot from all the noise. Jesus came in a very political time. He came in a very tragic time. He came in a time of cultural change and indifference. He came in a time when the Roman government was doing a lot of things. He came in a time that the time was right for him to come in. And in his preparation season, just before he turned 30, many of us are over that. Some of us watching are right there in that space. But regardless, it's always a good time to do what God did. It's always a good time to do what God did. He decided that it's time for me to grow on purpose. 4 areas tonight, very quickly, of intentional growth. Y'all know how it is. It won't be long, but it will be strong, right? Number 1, he decides to grow mentally. And Jesus increased in wisdom. Increased in wisdom. Grow mentally. What should I be doing in this spring season? What should I be doing in this stressful time? What should I be doing in this phase of my life where I'm in between things? What should I be doing in the process where I'm expecting for the next? What should I be doing as I'm preparing for my next big deal, my next relationship, my next opportunity? What should I be doing? I should be increasing my mental capacity and growing in wisdom. Jesus grew, he increased in wisdom. This blows my mind. God knows everything. He knows he's all knowing. He's omniscient. He's omniscient. He knows everything. And yet he postured himself in a teachable position. He put himself in a learning environment and a learning opportunity, and he increased in wisdom. You would think that he could not get any wiser than he already was, but yet he saw fit to increase in wisdom. He sharpened his paradigm. He leaned into his state of mind, right? Growth starts in your mind. Growth starts in your mind. Y'all with me tonight? He renewed his thinking. He rubbed up against every contradictory thought, every challenging paradigm that was not from heaven, that was not a kingdom mindset and a kingdom mentality. In his earth suit, he renewed his mind. He learned, he stretched, he stretched his intellect. What should we be doing in this season? We should be growing in our state of mind, renewing our thinking, reading, learning, listening. We live in an information age. There is no excuse for ignorance. We live in an information age. There's no excuse for ignorance. Anything you don't know, you can find out. Find a topic, discover an area of interest, learn something, stretch, do what you've not done before, increase your intellect, stretch your thinking, shift your paradigm. You cannot live beyond your prevailing paradigm. Stretch your thinking, stretch your mind, break the limits of your mind, the lack limitation, the lack mindset, the poverty mindset, the scarcity mindset, the fear mindset. What mindset do you have to come up against to align and set with what God has said for your life? Come on, can you be honest and type it in the chat? What area of mental capacity and mental growth are you challenging your paradigm, challenging yourself? What are you reading? What are you studying? What are you investing in? How are you sharpening your skills? How are you sharpening your thinking? What opportunities have you leaned into so that you can increase in wisdom? Remember, wisdom is not just knowledge. It's not just what you know. It's how you apply it. What skill set are you developing that you will apply to your life, that you will apply to your life? I know it's Wisdom Wednesday and I'm giving you a whole masterclass. I can't help but pour. It's just who I am. But I'm telling you, this is the season and time for you to grow mentally and increase in wisdom. And Jesus increased in wisdom. Come on, make the declaration. I decree my mind is being renewed daily. Come on, type it. I decree my mind is being renewed daily. Y'all chatty in the comments tonight. I love it. I decree my mind is being renewed daily. I am growing in wisdom. I am growing in wisdom. I am growing in wisdom. And Jesus grew in wisdom. I appreciate everybody that's talking and talking back to me and talking in the chat, not just lurking, not just watching, not just being quiet, but engaging and interacting. It puts a demand on the responsibility of your revelation. Come on. And Jesus grew in wisdom. Number two, what'd he do? He grew in stature. He grew physically. Not only did he grow mentally, but he grew physically. You do understand he grew in stature. You do understand that it's going to take a certain level of physicality in order for you to function in your purpose. It's going to take a level of physicality for you to function in your purpose. You see people operating in their talent, operating in their skill, in their gift, in their ability. There's a physical demand that comes in order for them to function in that. Jesus grew physically. He took care of his body. He knew he was about to be walking all over Jerusalem. He ain't had no cars. He wasn't riding on no horse. He was going to be borrowing boats and walking up mountains. You understand what I'm saying? He knew it. When I went over to Jerusalem, it took us a 4-hour bus ride to go from the place where Jesus was to the temple. And every year they had to go to the temple. They had to commute. They had to walk. They had to journey. They walked there. We rode, and it took a day's trip for us to get there and get back. There are some physical demands that come with your purpose, and you need to be aware of being physically fit to function in your purpose, because your physical health has to support your purpose. We saw Senator Cory Booker break a record and stand up in Congress talking for 25 hours. 25 hours talking legitimately, making arguments, coherent, intelligent, intellectual, physically fit, didn't leave, didn't stop, didn't go to the bathroom, sweating, standing there, vocal cords were strong, eyes in a daze, deprived of sleep, there was some preparation, there was some intentionality for him to stand in that filibuster. That didn't come by happenstance. That took some physical demand on his body, a physical toll on his body, and it took some physical preparation in order for him to function in that purpose. What is it that your purpose is requiring of your physical status? What is it that God is calling you to do that's going to require you to be healthy, to live long, healthy, anointed, prosperous life? What is it that God is assigned for you to do that's going to require for you to be physically fit? You need energy for this. You need strength for this. You need the discipline in order to fulfill your assignment. Jesus knew the weight of his assignment. He knew at the end they was going to hang him up and he was going to be held. He was going to be held up by his own strength and his own structure. That's physically fit. He was going to take on the sins of the world. He had to be physically fit in order for him to be able to take on the sins of the world, because not only was it a spiritual encounter, it was also physical attributes. And in church culture, we love to skip this part of healthy and what you eat and what you put in your body and what you eat, you become. We love to shout and dance, but you can't even shout and dance if you're not physically fit. You're like, yeah, hallelujah. No, you got to live. We have no time for attacks on your body, attacks on your heart, attacks on your mind, attacks on your health. We have to be physically fit for a purpose. And Jesus grew in physical increase in stature. How are we caring for our body? How are we making sure that our care for our body is connected to our calling? Come on up in here. Our care for our body is connected to our calling. So make sure that we are intentionally aligning. And he grew in physical stature. Physical stature. Come on, decree it with me. I decree and declare that I will honor my body. Come on. I decree and declare I will honor my body, increase my energy. Honor my body, increase my energy. It takes physicality to fulfill purpose. It takes physicality to fulfill purpose. You gotta be able to do it. You're gonna see the world. You're gonna experience. You're gonna expand. You need to make sure you are physically fit. If you do not have the discipline to do so, invest in your body. You know, LeBron James invests over $1 million a year just on and in his body. Because he has to be physically fit to function in his passion and to fulfill his purpose. And Jesus grew in wisdom and Jesus grew in stature, physicality. What should I be doing in this season? Man, I'm trying to figure out how to grow my food. You understand what I'm saying? They in the lab making chickens and and spraying stuff on our food. I'm trying to figure out what should I be putting in my body? How do I maintain? I know that the Bible says that I can eat poison and it will not harm me. But listen, I trust God and I believe him that is the case. I'm going to do the best I can to avoid having to use that scripture. Let's just say that. You understand what I'm saying? And Jesus grew. He grew in wisdom and in stature. I will honor my body. Number 3, we got to push and I'm almost done. And he grew spiritually. What should I be doing in this season? Growing spiritually. How did he grow spiritually? Favor with God. And he grew in wisdom and stature with favor with God. Favor with God. Listen, the most important relationship you have is your relationship with God. It behooves us to operate and follow after the path of Jesus and say, I'm growing in my relationship with God. There is intentionality that is leaned into me strengthening my relationship with God. God is the source of favor. He is the source of favor. Where do you get favor from? You get favor from God. I get my favor from God. Somebody type it in the chat. Say, I get favor. I get my favor from God. Come on, I get my favor. How you get that? God. How you get God? Where you get that? God. Where you get that? You know, when somebody sees something that you got on, they say, oh, that's sharp. Where you get that from? You be like, I got it from, no, I get this from God. I get my favor from God. He gets his favor from God because God is the source of favor. Favor then is attached to your purpose. So I have favor that's connected to what it is God has created me to do and what he's assigned me to do. Mary, you are blessed and highly favored. You have found favor with God. Why did you find favor with God? Because this assignment that you have, this that you have to carry, you need favor for this. And favor don't always feel like favor. Ask Mary. But the favor that's attached to you is because it's attached to your purpose. Yes, somebody might try to attack you, but the favor that's attached to you is attached to your purpose. They can't take it from you. They can't take it from you because they didn't give it to you. This favor is from God. I get my favor from God. Favor is attached to my purpose. Come on, type it. Favor is attached to my purpose. Favor is attached to my purpose. And so it is because what he's called me and created me to do that he gives me favor for it. He gives me favor for it. God's favor will help me to fulfill and empower my dream in impossible situations. Anybody can testify with me. You've been in an impossible situation, but the favor of God helped you. The favor of God, you leveraged your favor and it helped you to move beyond your situation and your circumstance. Come on. Favor is about to cause supernatural increase and promotion. I declare, according to Genesis 39:21, there's favor on you. It's about to find you. The favor on your life is going to cause the people that's assigned to you to find you. The favor is going to be your locator. The favor is going to be your indicator. You get your favor from God, and God put that favor on you according to your assignment. And it's causing supernatural increase and promotion. Supernatural increase and promotion is coming to you because it's attached to your purpose supernaturally. God's favor is on your life. God's favor brings forth restoration. Everything that the enemy tried to steal from you, the favor of God brings it back to you. Everything the enemy tries to steal from you, the favor of God restores it back to you supernaturally. Come on, the favor of God is initiating a transference of wealth. I feel his anointing. It's a great transfer of wealth that's coming to you because of the favor of God, because supernaturally God is going to give you insight and revelation. You stay close to God, God's going to lead you. He's going to guide you. He's going to order your steps. He's going to walk you into his truth and to his purpose, according to Job 2:23. According to Exodus 3:21, that favor is causing a transfer of wealth. What am I talking about? Exodus 3:21. Come on, that's when the children of Israel came out of Egypt. And when they came out of Egypt, everything that they took, all the bondage that they had in their history, everything they took when they crossed over the Red Sea, and God caused the sea to collapse on the Egyptians. These Egyptians you should see no more. In one moment, they were debt free. In one moment, a supernatural wealth transfer. They went from slaves and poverty to one moment in the collapse of the sea, drowned all the debtors, and they walked across on the other side debt free. There's a transference of wealth because of the favor of God supernaturally that's hitting your life. Let your spirit then be stronger than your emotions. Because you know this favor rests upon your life and that favor comes from God and your relationship with God, then do not fear because you have favor. Let this favor be stronger than your emotions. Let your relationship with God root you and ground you into his truth. Let this favor be stronger than your emotions. Feed your faith. Feed your faith with prayer. Feed your faith in your relationship with God through your devotion, through your obedience, and grow spiritually. And Jesus grew spiritually. He grew spiritually. Let your favor be your stronger than your emotions. I decree, come on, type it. I'm growing in intimacy with God. Come on. I'm growing in intimacy with God. His favor surrounds me like a shield. His favor surrounds me like a shield. I'm covered in it. I'm connected to it. I'm called to it. It's assigned to me. I'm attracted for what's assigned to me. My God, I got to get out of here. Number 4, y'all okay? Number 4, grow socially. What should I be doing in this season? What should I be doing in this space, in this season of my life? Growing socially, grow with favor with people. I know we live in a culture, I don't need nobody, and people that I can't stand. Listen, you need people. All purpose is interdependent. God put us on earth to be connected, intertwined with each other. There are people you are assigned to bless and people that are assigned to bless you. There's people that's assigned to your life. There's people that's attached to your life. You got to decide who's attached and who's assigned. But there are people that God has assigned to your life and for your life that you can't get to certain realms and certain rooms and certain revelations without certain relationships. Relationships are the equity in the kingdom of God. Hold on to the fact that Jesus, he grew with favor with men, with people. He grew socially. After spiritually. Don't put social before spiritual, but after you have a solid foundation with God, say, God, who is it that you have assigned me to? Where's my crew, right? Who's in my corner? Who's with me and who am I with, right? Because these times require favor with people. And he grew with wisdom, stature, favor with God, and favor with man, right? People skills matter. Social skills matter. How you treat other people matter. How you build relationships matter, interpersonal relationships, how you handle people, how you have a reputation, how people view you, how you show up for them, how you save space for them, how you are who you're surrounded by, who you surround yourself with. Make sure that you're not just looking for people. Make sure that you're being the people that you're looking for. Make sure you're not just looking for your crew and your circle and your corner, and you're not a part of anybody's crew, circle, or corner. Be what it is that you want. That's how you attract what you need. People skills matter. How you treat others matter. Stop self-sabotaging relationships because of brokenness in your history and your past. Stop self-sabotaging. It's just, I don't need nobody. It's not true. Your next level is locked up in your relationships. There are relationships that you need. Heal so you stop attracting broken people. Heal so you start surrounding yourself around healed people. Help other people heal each other through your interpersonal relationships, right? This will either accelerate or sabotage your next level. Be what you need. Give what you want. Come on up in here. Your next level is connected to your relationships. Be intentional around how you show up in relationships. Be intentional about how you show up at work. Be intentional about how you show up in social circles and in service. Be intentional about how people experience you. Don't worry about the negative. Everybody's going to have something to say about somebody. Don't worry about that. Just lean into and lock into your being your very best self and developing social skills. Come on. I decree I walk in wisdom with people. Come on, write it down and type it. I decree I walk in wisdom with people. I discern the good from the evil. I know who's around me and who I'm around. I know who to trust and who not to trust. I know I can learn from everybody, right? God gives me influence and favor in every relationship. Now you got to type that one right there. God gives me influence and favor in every relationship. Influence and favor in every relationship. Come on. So if Jesus, fully God, fully man, himself came to the earth, knowing his purpose, knowing his assignment, but took time, 18 years, a season of growth and development. From 12 years old to 30 years old, he grows on purpose. If he grows on purpose, you got to grow on purpose. You got to sign up for a class. You got to take something online. You got to listen to some podcasts. You got to read some books. You got to listen to some books. You got to lock into some YouTubes. You got to show up for Wisdom Wednesday. You got to get around where you're going. Jesus grew on purpose. You got to grow on purpose because growth is intentional. Man, I'm running out of time. Growth is intentional. It doesn't happen by coincidence. It doesn't happen by accident. It happens with intention. And I'm telling you, this is your season to expand. This is your season. I told the 30 something on Sunday, and I'm telling them now, and I'm telling you too. This is your season to expand your mind, strengthen your body, deepen your faith, and improve your influence. There it is. Woo, that came out good. This is your season to expand your mind, strengthen your body, deepen your faith, and improve your influence. Did y'all type that down? Y'all better catch Lisa if you see her. Come on. This is your season to expand your mind, to strengthen your body, to deepen your faith, to improve your influence. This is your season to expand your mind, to strengthen your body, to deepen your faith, to improve your influence. This is your season to expand your mind, to strengthen your faith, to deepen your faith, to strengthen your body, to improve your influence. That's what it is. That's the time that it is. This is your season to expand your mind, to strengthen your body, to deepen your faith, to improve your influence. I told you that Lisa was going to have it. I was just looking for her to show up with it. Did you hear what I said? This is what it is. No more excuses, no more delay. It's time for us to go. Y'all quit being distracted. It's the great distraction. This is a time of the great distraction. And while you're being distracted and while you are looking around and while you talking the negative, you're missing an opportunity to grow and develop. This is your season to expand your mind, to strengthen your body, to deepen your faith, to improve your influence. Y'all, thank you, Lisa. Y'all hear what I'm saying? That's what it is, y'all. I love y'all. We out of time. We ain't out of rhymes. And we definitely not out of our mind, y'all. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Expand your paradigm. I want to give you an opportunity to do what? To sow where you grow. You got to sow a seed on this one. You need to, everybody sow a seed on this one. Listen, it's Luke 2:52 around here at Wisdom Wednesday. We sow on the word. $2.52, $25.02. You get in where you fit in, all right? $25.02 or $2.52. It's not the size of the seed, it's the act of faith. It's the activation of your faith, because the Bible declares that if you give, it shall be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The same measure you give, that means the same weight that you give, it's going to be given back to you. Increase your giving, increase your opportunity, increase your influence, increase your faith. Luke 2:52, $2.52 or $25.02. Do how you need to do, but I need you to do something. All right. Some of y'all get creative. Y'all say, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's $9. 252. That add that up. Hey, do what you do, but put a seed on it, y'all. Put a seed on it. Put a demand on the word. Access this. Here's what I need you to do. Man, y'all came through here tonight. Y'all in here strong tonight. Man, our numbers are up. Y'all was sharing this word. I need you to watch it again and again. Meditate on it. Get this in your spirit. This is what should we be doing in this season? It's so crazy. What is it that's going on in the world? This is what you should be doing. When you can't control what's going on outside, you always have to be in charge of what's happening inside. You can't control the chaos and the noise. Some things feel like they are out of your control outside. Then what do? You turn in. You talk, you deal with the God inside of you that's challenging you, that's growing you, that's maturing you, that's grooming you, that's developing you. And you say, I'm going to take this time to focus in, and I'm going to grow in these 4 ways with intentionality. So where you grow, give on your level. Some of you give what you can afford to give, $2.52 or $25.2. You know who you are. You know what you got. You know what God gave you and what he entrusted you. But you give on your level. And on the level you give is the level God gives back to you. And I say thank you for sowing into ministry. We do a lot with these seeds. They go all over the place. I don't want to get into it, but I'm telling you, it's good ground. And you see the evidence and you see the work. And we put in the work on the word. So I pray that this has blessed you tonight. It's 6:33. That means I'm 3 minutes over and we got to go, y'all. But it's been real tonight. Did y'all learn something? Obviously, y'all tagged somebody, y'all told somebody, y'all tapped in, and y'all let everybody know. Share. Remember, this lives on YouTube. If you go back and look for it, I know I was going. You driving in the car. Some of y'all at gym. Y'all be telling me where y'all be watching Wisdom Wednesday all over the place. So go back and watch it again and again. Let somebody know. I love you. I'm praying for you. This is your growth season. All my 30-somethings, y'all make sure y'all in your growth season. Keep on building. And everybody in every space and every season that you are, 30, 60, 50, no matter what, this word always worked. If God came to the earth and this was what he did in his preparation season, this is what you should be doing in this season. I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I celebrate you because this is your growth season. I'm proud of you. Great things are ahead. Love y'all. See y'all later. I holla. Peace.